Hello Virgo and welcome to my channel. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This is a general work and career reading for Virgo from the 23rd of July to the 6th of August 2018. I've put the decks I'm using down in the description box, so please don't forget to like, share and subscribe and leave me a comment if these readings resonate with you. I'm using the Angels of Abundance to just get a general reading of the energies, and I'm drawing two cards from there which says that abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think and speak your abundance as something that you already have in the present moment, and this is what you will experience. And the second card is successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships and other investments are available to help you. So whatever idea you have, you need to bring it out into the world, and you must have an abundance mindset. So this is the Bright Idea deck, and I'm just going to cut these cards to do the general reading. So the first card is doing investigation. So you are spending a lot of time and energy doing your work, and it's very hands-on. You've got to, you're not sitting back and relaxing. You're applying all your skills to your work, and you're working very, very hard at doing this. So a lot of energy going into that, a lot of thought going into it, and you are on top of it. You are an expert at whatever you're doing at this particular moment, and very, very hands-on work involved in it. Very intricate work, and you are, you're doing it by yourself without any assistance from others, and you're doing a very, very good job at it as well. So the main card is union, and it's got fantasy with it. So moon. So whatever partnership you have, maybe you're in a partnership with somebody at the moment, might not be all that it seems to be. There might be a lot of lies and hidden things going on within this partnership, but it is something that is not based on truth. There's a bit of something unrealistic about it, something that you're not quite seeing the full truth and the full vision of what is going on within this partnership. So there might be hidden secrets between you and your partner, and it might be something, maybe they're keeping something from you that ought to have been revealed, but not everything is out in the open, and not everything is being revealed to you at this particular moment. So a lot of secrets going on there within this partnership. Things are being hidden from you, information. In the past year, you've been working really hard, and you have been, this is usually the Temperance card, doing a lot of intricate work, living in a very balanced way, doing your work in a very balanced way, focusing on all the little details, making sure you've got the right tools for the right job, and you're putting the right bits of information there. So a lot of intricate work being done by you, and you're taking your time and you're doing it very carefully, and you're applying all your skills in making up whatever it is you're doing, and it's producing a lot of you're getting rewards from it, but you're seeing the results of all your work that you are producing. So you are have been working very, very hard in the last year, and you are now taking leadership within this position that you have, and you are the one that's driving driving it into the direction that it needs to go. You're taking it to victory, you're taking it to its end product. You're giving a lot of your time, and people are seeing you as a person of action and a leader within this situation. And you are on top of your game. You're keeping yourself, keeping your mind quick. You're quick to respond to things, keeping on top of things. You don't want the grass to grow under your feet. You want to be on top of the situation completely. So you're probably doing a lot of research and making sure that you know exactly what's going on. Going to the future, there's some assessment for you coming up where people are looking at your work and deciding whether or not what you're doing is worth it. You're trying to make a good impression as well to people, and trying to show them that you can juggle a whole bunch of things, that you can multitask, that you can bring this thing into fruition. You can make it work. You can make it happen. You are also juggling a lot of things, juggling your time, juggling your skills. So you're putting a lot of effort into this, and you're waiting for some sort of assessment to come through. You might feel like you're behaving a bit irrationally about the whole thing. With this five of swords is usually a lot of conflict going on around you, a lot of things going topsy-turvy, things seem to be upside down, you don't seem to have full reign over whatever you're doing. Maybe you get angry very quickly, and you are, there doesn't seem to be quite the enjoyment that you hoped there would be. So there's a lot of things that you're doing that maybe be stomping on a lot of people's toes as well, and trying to get yourself as the leader, but maybe people are not recognizing you as that at this particular moment. And you are working with a team of people, and they are being very cooperative. They are trying to help you build whatever it is you're trying to build, and whatever you're trying to build is more magnificent than anything else that has come up. It's some new project that you've been working with, and you're trying to make it better and more beautiful, and have more bells and whistles than anything else that has come out on the market. And you're trying to generate money with that. So you're working with a group of people. They all seem to be very intense. It's a very intense project that you're working on at this particular moment. So your hopes and fears is you want to make sure that you're standing your ground. You're fighting off any kind of you don't want to be overwhelmed, and that's basically, you want to come out as being a survivor in this situation. You don't want to see people to think that you're a pushover and that you can't stand up for what you believe in. And the cards for the final outcome is the Shadow card, Variance, and Instinct. So the Shadow card is usually the Devil card. So you are feeling like whatever job you're doing is chaining, is very restricting. It's keeping you tied up. It's keeping you lonely. You're working so hard. It seems to be consuming, and it seems to be holding you and restricting you in that particular position. And you're working so hard, and you're trying to produce this something that is going to bring joy, but maybe whatever you've been doing you don't feel has produced the right results. It hasn't come out like you expected or you hoped it would come out. This cake doesn't look like that cake, so maybe whatever you've produced hasn't turned out exactly and hasn't gone to plan, and there's been a lot of failure as well involved within the situation, a lot of confusion. You seem like you're doing far more and producing less results than what you should be doing, so you're a bit disappointed as well, and you're really going on you're feeling your way through the situation. You're doing it very cautiously, trying to find your balance, but you do feel like you're in the dark, and there's no information coming to you. At any moment you feel like you could do something completely wrong and fall and lose your balance, fall down, and that is something that really worries you, that everybody else seems to have a handle on things and you don't. You're still trying to find your balance within that scenario. So I'm just going to draw 3 cards as the final as a advice. So the first card is the Ace of Winter, which says, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It is important to communicate clearly and accurately amazing new ideas that need to be implemented. So whatever is happening, going along, even if there are small challenges, don't be upset. Try and communicate with this team of yours that you're working with. Make sure you try and get a handle of things. Don't go overboard. Don't get too upset about anything. Keep a balance. And these challenges are just passing phases. And the second one is the King of Autumn, which says, be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything is going your way. a good company or person to work with. So the job that you have is pretty good, and you are working with some nice people as well. You need to be more assertive. You need to show them that you can do these things, and you need to show them who is boss really, that you have control over things, that you're not somebody who's gonna just suddenly just start getting angry and upset about things. So communicate. The most important thing is that you communicate. And with this is usually the Five of Swords. There is a lack of communication over here, and maybe that is why whoever you're working with, whoever this partnership is, not everything is being revealed to you, because maybe you don't communicate very clearly. So you need to communicate very clearly. And the last one is renewal, which says review the past and present so that you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life's purpose and releasing judgments about yourself or others. So you need to go back and see what you've done in the past that worked, what you didn't do, what you did that didn't work, you leave it behind, and you go forward. You're going to get a second chance with the renewal card. It speaks about second chances to do something and make a difference and be better at it. So a need to be more assertive, a need to communicate and not keep everything quiet. Don't take everything that people are giving you, but speak your truth. And whatever you're doing, you're very good at it. You're an expert at whatever you're doing. So I think maybe a lack of communication has been keeping you tied within this job. So this is just a last card for some money advice, and it says that when it comes to your money, never talk yourself into trusting anyone. It's better to do nothing with your money than to do something that you don't understand. So be careful and clear about what you are doing with your money. And it also says what happens to your money directly affects the quality of your life, not your stockbroker's life or your banker's life, but your life. So handle your money with care, and don't be so trusting of people, and make sure that you understand exactly what you're doing, how you're investing your money, and how you're looking after it, because it's, in the end of the day, what you do with it is going to affect you, not anybody else. And try and be more assertive in your job and around you. Maybe try and not have such high expectations where you are so disappointed and you are so fearful that any move you make is going to make you fall. You need to have more confidence, and you've got to say that whatever you're doing is the best you can do, and whatever comes of it, don't be so hard on yourself. Give yourself a break. Be kind to yourself. Well, I hope this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Goodbye.